Good evening, everybody. It's me, Milo Molson, and this is Mazoku Trueno. And let's see, we might need to adjust the OBS. All right, I'll deal with it later. Anyway, we're picking up at the end of the last stream where we went to the Lazaret and came back, and we got our stuff, and we didn't die. It's a miracle. Praise be. But anyway, hey Jay, good to see you. Hop on Hightail Unks. I've been playing some Hightail this week, and I gotta say I do like it, but it doesn't hit the same as Vintage. Which, speaking of, I'll take us right into here after I start the clock on it. Let's see.
Oh my god, it's so laggy now. What has changed?
I don't know. But maybe my internet connection has decided to have a protest today.
Let me set everything to low. Average FPS very low, very low.
Yeah, and if that guy doesn't release campaign cartographer this week, I'm just gonna go ahead and update to 121 without it, and the maps will just be having less icons. All right, so we need to make a ton of money in Vintage Story, and the best way to do that is sell stuff to random travelers. And we'll have one that stops by here every once in a while. We got one coming in a day or two. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna restart my Vintage Story and
Alrighty.
see if that helps.
All right, hopefully it does.
I need a bad bitch, yeah. So we were talking before the stream about welcome in Jaded the Goat. We need your input. We need all the greatest minds of the digging the Milo dig enthusiasts. I'm not sure what you guys are
Cave
called.
dwellers, yeah.
Cave dwellers. Yeah. I'm sorry. But yeah, so like what's up with the because we were talking about the what's it called? Is it
Beating a
called
dead horse.
Yeah, but what's that called? The saying? It's the saying, but is it just called that? It's called a saying?
Yeah, just the same. Or a colloquialism, maybe?
Well, yeah, so everyone's always talking about beating a dead horse, right? So
Expression. Good to see you, Rick.
the expression is a dead horse. And Milo told me, and this is information that is new to me. I didn't know that this is how you're supposed to interpret it. But apparently it's like it's an alive horse that you beat with your expectations until it died, and you continued to beat it hoping that it would maintain your expectations, where it obviously cannot, because it couldn't when it was alive, and obviously you won't be able to now that it's dead. But I just thought that you have happened upon a dead horse and was like, fuck this dead horse, I'm gonna start beating it or something like that. I really had it all wrong, you could say.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, you're still beating a dead horse, but the reasoning is a little different.
You depicted as a virgin walking with a hunchback beats a dead horse because he finds a dead horse. Me, Chad, depicted as Chad Thundercock, beats an alive horse until it dies and doesn't stop.
Yep. Hey, that horse is beating either way though.
Yeah, that horse didn't make it.
Let's see. So I'm gonna go check out some of our local traders here. I haven't seen this one up on the I don't know what you'd call that area up north in quite a while. And these guys they disappear, so I'm gonna go ahead and delete the markers. Because they're only there for a day or two.
What's the default FOV?
I have not an idea. Let's see. My FOV would be. Is the FOV even modifiable? Oh yeah, it's a 70 degrees on mine. So.
See.
All right, we're gonna go check this guy up here. Oh, that's right. I have an elk. We gonna take the elk.
We're gonna take that. Dude, my lag problem is gone. I don't know what happened. Oh, I reduced my field of view. That's no, not my field of view. My
render
view
distance. Yeah.
Yeah, that changed everything. He ain't done shit but move back, but it literally changed everything. Yo, what's up with all the snow on our mountaintop, bruh? I thought we were chilling for reallin'.
We are chilling. It's January. Tail end of January.
Bro, it's January. It's January in game, and it's in January in real life.
Yeah, that's crazy, huh? Get the buck off that deer. Well, thank God it's not a horse, or else I'd have to beat it.
Yeah, we'd have some very tiring work ahead of us, I have to say.
Yeah. And I'm not Michael Jackson. Do you think he was talking to a horse?
Guy talking to his friend back when they was really nothing better to do. Ah, damn. I guess we gotta beat a horse to death.
Yeah, it's like this horse isn't going anywhere. I just beat it. All right, there's our every stream Michael Jackson reference getting taken care of there.
Dude, you got it. We're speed running it, bro. Speed running it. What's next? The gas station dick pill. Boom, right there. Let's go.
Done.
No, but one thing we've been doing in chat has been watching old cartoons with the ads. So we've gone from just watching old ads to now we're watching cartoons or programming plus the ads if possible. So it's real archival footage, you could say, because it's the entire episode of whatever the fuck and the ads went forth.
So watching it as it was experienced. I mean, except for the CRT TV. But yeah.
Right, we're experiencing it in a different format. There's layers of abstraction. For example, they recorded that on like a TiVo or something, and they had to rip that, and then it's a digital file, and they probably had to convert the file and shit. So there's layers of abstraction, but it is approaching a level of authentic reproduction that is very satisfying. But we're not quite there yet. It's not the authentic. The only way to make it truly authentic is if someone were to get the master tapes of the broadcast and broadcast them on an actual signal for you to pick up on a pirate TV station on an accurate CRT of the era using bootleg equipment.
I'm sure
that would be the way to get that would be the closest way. But other than that, this is the closest way.
Yeah. At some point, you got to say it's good enough, right?
Yeah, because like, let's be real, a whole pirate TV station. This is asking for mega jail, bro.
Uh-oh, we
Oh
gotta.
yeah, did you forget about this? I
I
forgot
did
about
forgot
this.
about it. Or forget about it. That sucks because we're gonna. Hopefully that trader doesn't wander off because he's got some stuff we can sell him. I might try to make a run in the middle of a storm.
Call me a dead horse the way I'm about to get beaten to death and beyond.
Oh shit! I ain't got my armor on either. I need to fix that.
Oh no.
I'm out here without my shit. Damn.
Looks around, gulp. And you're on your fucking whip too, bro. They're gonna
Nah,
take
they
you
ain't gonna
and
snatch
your
my
elk,
whip.
bro.
Not a chance.
They're gonna take your shit, bro.
This thing's got wheels. Hey, Pirates, good to see you. Oh man, this shit. Oh, okay. I might not live if I don't get my armor. I'm in trouble.
I don't have my armor on, but I'm at home, so it's okay. I might as well not waste the durability, right?
I suppose that's a way of looking at it. I mean, it'll mess your clothes up.
Okay, so
but
I have to share some of my findings from watching cartoons. We watched a 3-pack. These tend to be uploaded in a 3-pack segment, like about an hour of viewing. So it was an episode of The Buzz on Maggie, George of the Jungle animated series, and another show, The League of Super Evil, I think. Unless The Buzz on Maggie was on unless I'm thinking of a different. We watched a bunch of shows, okay? They got a little bit intermingled. But, so The Buzz on Maggie is the definition of mid. It's a forgettable show, unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending on if you're a hipster. But it is a completely forgettable show.
I'd never even heard of it.
It's got cute character designs, but like the main theme is uninspired, and that's already a bad sign, let's say. Dude, we're getting sent little bastards from hell, like the commando version and shit. We're having to fight against these obliterator juniors over here. Oh, I'm sorry, I attacked your elk. He's gone.
Well, I can get him back.
Okay,
As long as you didn't kill
you can
him.
call him back whenever.
Yeah.
No, he's not dead. Absolutely not.
I just gotta do the flow rider thing and blow my whistle, baby. Man, that's crazy that he made a song just about blowing whistles and nothing else.
Like, I wonder what his whistle collection looks like. What's he got? Like some horn?
I think he's just got one that he's really attached to.
Oh. There's probably some like basic like gold or something like that. But real whistle heads, I bet. I bet if you talk to a real whistle head, they'd be like, "Oh, a bone whistle. Holy, wait up!
I didn't know we had a connoisseur.
I don't know. I don't know what the tier list is like. The fucking whistle power scaling.
Yeah, what does a real whistle head say? Oh man, I'm getting shredded here.
Call me provolone.
Yeah,
Put me on a
blowing
pizza
the
the way
ocarina
them
doesn't
games
really.
crazy.
How you provolone?
Ocarinas are cool. I think did everybody go through that phase of like, I don't know, high school where you were like, ocarinas are not expensive. I bet I could learn this. What would it take to learn one? And then realizing it's probably not in your best interest.
I thought about it for like a few seconds, and then I was like, nah, because I had enough trouble learning to play the recorder.
Smart man.
But they are pretty affordable. Now that you mention it, everyone in high school had ukulele. I never knew a soul that had a ukulele in high school.
Bro, now, I dead ass knew 3 people with ukuleles in high school, bro.
Now in college, sure, but well, you know, maybe I never asked them, and they never brought it. So
it was the age of Jason Mraz looking motherfuckers.
I've got this
good song, by the way.
Iron Chain on, and I'm still getting absolutely destroyed here. Maybe it's just because it had a lot of Polynesians. Could be.
Yo, that's a little fucking.
Well, no, like, isn't that like often played in Polynesian music or something?
Bro,
I mean, isn't the word ukulele like some sort of Polynesian? I don't know.
Hey, get this guy back. Put this guy back in the camp. He ain't learned enough yet.
Gotta be re-educated, huh? Hey, Wiz, good to see you. Had that phase with the harmonica, but can only play one blues lick. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Dude, the only thing you need to learn is Piano Man harmonica lick.
I think I found my harmonica the other day, but I can't remember where I put it. I can't play it worth a shit on it, of course, though, because I couldn't carry a tune in a bucket.
Bro, they're all up in the corridor of our house.
We are absolutely getting clowned upon by the denizens of hell right here.
When are we gonna make a hightail community server with our friends J-Dead and WizHat and?
Well, if you want, I already have a server ready to go. So,
for hightail?
Yeah, just gotta hit start and it's out. That's what I've been playing on.
Damn. What's the 411 on like the text stuff? Like, how far can you get with text?
It's not as techy as Minecraft even. It's kind of a weird progression system, but there's not like any redstone that I know of. But you build a workbench, and then you can build different types of other benches, and then you go on from there, and then you get different.
Somebody stop me!
Hey, Gold, I can see you.
I need to pee real quick. Hold on.
All right, sure. Yeah. Yeah, hightail is it's fun. I just want to know why this chain iron armor is not providing me a better protection against these guys. Because they're just going right through it like butter. I guess this is a heavy storm, but... See, I just got it right behind me. Oh. And I got it. Well, at least you spawn with your armor, but... I don't know. I don't know if we're going to be able to sell those lanterns. I might just have to take some ingots and hit the road after the storm's over. Nice Skelly, yeah. They're around. I think we can die 200 times before the skeletons overlap, so you could have potentially a lot of skeletons. I do want to try it since it was kind of hyped for it when they first announced it, but they forgot. Yeah, it's really fun. The movement's really cool, and it's not as super collecty heavy, so I think you might like that about it too. the combat, it's not like super fancy, but it does feel nice. And the movement and the what I really like about it is you can jump over 2 blocks or jump up 2 blocks. But 3, you can hold the jump button and forward, and you'll like clamber up, like in Call of Duty or Halo or something. New Halo, not old Halo. And you can take a running jump and catch the edge of a ledge. I think they did really great on that. And it does look pretty nice, though the creatures look a little. Well, that's an art style thing, not a technical thing. So I guess some people might like that, some people don't. But they do look a little goofy. But maybe that's endearing. Man, look at that! I died 4 times in a row in nightmare shivers. Oh, here we go. All right, let's see what my armor's looking like. Absolute Swiss cheese. That's okay. The orcs are pretty orcish. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the monsters that get me the worst are the so far. They're like cave frogs or something. They're purple and they got the tongue and they just like stick it out and pull you in, and they are really strong. And of course, since they're always in the fiery areas down there, it's really kind of inconvenient to go back and get your stuff. And another thing about it, which is kind of different from Minecraft and Vintage Story, is when you die, you don't lose all your inventory. You lose some of it, and 10% of all your equipment durability gets knocked off. But you can go back, and it's usually there, so it's not as punishing. Saw a guy get yanked into the abyss by one. Yeah, they'll do that. Yeah, I haven't played way too much, but it's gonna be nice getting some really good armor and coming back and getting them, because I've got copper armor on my guy right now, and it's okay, but it's not like amazing. And it's a $20 game, so not bad at all. All right, I gotta go hurry though. Let's see, what do I got on me? I got hibiscus seeds, rawhide. Eat 'em up, rawhide. All right, my question is, let's see. I bet I got time to make a lantern too. It's gonna be nice upgrading the server to 121 next week though, or during this week, because it's gonna take a while, because I gotta track down every single little mod I got here. But and we'll put this wooden bed in the hallway. We'll see if Trueno wants it. And these rusty gears, that's 11 right there. I love it. Temporal storms have their upsides. All right. And let's put this. What was I doing blueprint wise? I guess I'll just stuff it in there and hope I don't forget. When we get an update, that'll be good for that. So, and the seeds I can put up later. Let's see. Do we have any metal? I'm just gonna put it here. I'm just doing the classic move of putting everything in wherever the hell I can think of. All right, so let's see. Brown coal, where are we putting that? Right up in there. All right, so I think I got it. I wrote it down. So we need 9 steel ingots, which is expensive as hell. It's not really worth it, but I'm going to do it anyway. Boy, I don't even have 9 steel ingots. I got 8. Well, that's because I should have made more for went to the Lazaret, to be honest. But all right, well, I'll let him have 6. We need the gears more than the steel right now, I think. All right, and then he wanted 40 flax bread loaves. I can't remember if he wanted copper ingots, so I'm gonna just grab some.
What? The storm is over.
Yes, it is.
Yo, we got a bench. Oh, there's a bed.
A bed. I was going to ask you if you wanted that one.
No, I don't know. Oh, do we guess we got a bed? I guess bed now.
It lets you sleep longer. That's the only reason you might want it. Well, that was a zinking.
Oh, do you also have?
I don't, but I'm sure one will come up eventually. I'll be glad to take it if you don't want it. I just curious if you like the aesthetics of it better or not.
I don't have anything in my room. My room is bum mode.
All you need, just a flat screen TV in there. Like, you just got to figure out how to make that.
That's what I'm saying.
So let this guy. All right, so I need to make this plate fast. And how many lanterns do we want?
Maybe 6 feet ain't so far down. So how do you put up wallpaper? Where do you get wallpaper?
You have to buy it from a merchant.
Okay. Make a trip.
Well, like I said, I've got that floor mat in my room that one will come by every now and then. If you want one of those too, that could be arranged. Or if we could build like a guest house outside, depends. Because that might speed things up a little bit. Hey,
I remember getting a sick ass Black Zero. You know Black Zero from Mega Man X Zero? But like the black armor.
You did,
sick ass Black Zero, bro.
It's black bronze, and that's got to be repaired with silver and gold. So it is definitely flex material. All right, let's see what we need.
What are you talking about?
The black bronze armor. Yeah, black bronze is made with copper, silver, and gold.
Okay, yeah. That's expensive as fuck.
It is.
For some shit that sucks.
It doesn't suck, but it's expensive. It's definitely flexing. I thought you got wallpaper by right-clicking and save. Yeah. Well, this is Windows, unfortunately, but or fortunately, whatever. But let's see. So I'll need. He'll take clear quartz on that, probably. Hopefully, I can't remember. Oh, I should have. Oh, do I have any candles? Oh, and I need to make all that bread shit. All right, we need 40 flag screen. And rather than just count it, I'm just going to look at it. Thank goodness we got that mega oven set up.
What I got a bunch of crap in my inventory, bro?
Because we went all over hell in half of Georgia, and probably that drifter fight didn't help.
I'm gonna be dead ass with you, bro. I do not remember having done that stuff. Oh, I got a torch holder, yo.
Yeah, we found that on the way back. All right, I'm gonna let that spin in there. How much zinc do we got? Not enough. Actually, just enough.
Wait, a chateau blouse. What am I wearing? A wool sweater? Well, that's better. Elk medallion. We got an elk medallion. But the expensive thing is buying the elk, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's 100 gears. And we've got like 12. And maybe if you got something on you.
What's a pillory?
A pillory is where you like lock somebody up, I think, right? And throw like rotten fruit at them, like in the village square.
Oh, apparently it's something you wear.
Oh. Really?
In vintage, you want to see it?
We're thinking of it. No, if you go in they got a pillory, and we're thinking of something different. Let me see what you got. Yeah, that's a pillory. See how
Yeah.
you'd like lock that down, and I'm surprised they let you wear them.
I'm surprised too. Why?
Maybe they're freaky like
Why?
that. I don't know.
Maybe so. What the? I can't believe I got a meteoric iron knight. That's so cool.
It is nice. Yeah.
Knife, I mean.
Hey, Romeo. Good to see you. This game has a cacophonous sound design that reminds me of old Minecraft tech mods. Yeah, this one right here. I just love it. Clang, 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 clang. And if you had a couple of other ones on there, that'd be something good. Auto hammer's like having a macerator in your base. Yeah, yeah. You can break stuff up with it, and there's also this right here. But this is called the pounder for obvious or pulverizer. The metal things on there are called pounder caps, but this is the pulverizer.
This is called the pounder for obvious reasons. It's not called that, by the way.
Yeah, but it is in spirit.
So I don't know why I had all 46 of these in my inventory, but I'm putting them back.
All right, so let's see. These are 12 a piece, so we got 36, 48, almost, well, more than halfway there. Yeah. So, yeah, making good progress.
So we're more than living on a prayer then.
Oh, yeah. Let's see, when's this? It's going to take forever to heat this up. I need to make sure I can find some clear quartz and some glass just in case he wants one or the other. And I'll just make them on the spot. Oh, shit. We need candles. What do we need for a candle?
A clear quartz glass and a pound of ass.
I'm just going to do it with the beeswax here. We got beeswax all day. So.
Whoa. The beeswax bros. Wee. Yo. Where's that? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm stupid as fuck. Here it is. I was gonna say, okay, so I have this torch holder, right? But where should I put it? I have a feeling I should demolish all this uncompleted shit that I didn't... Because I don't really feel inspired to complete it. It doesn't really spark joy.
What are you gonna demolish?
This sky bridge network.
Oh. Did you try the rope bridge? Because there's a...
Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll leave it and I'll just work on it later. But, like, I have this torch holder. Oh, you know where we need a torch holder? Probably on, like, the front gate or something. No, we need it high up so we can see it, right? Like some kind of beacon in the night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, or like a brazier or something.
Like chucked up like a deuce, another roller in the night. Blinded by the light.
If you say so. So this is our dirty cooking pot here. Let's see.
What do you mean dirty cooking, bro?
If you put stuff in there, see how this pot looks like nasty as fuck? It's because you cook inedible stuff in it, right? This is not where the food goes. All right, and I think we can just use...
You don't know blinded by the light?
If I do, I'm forgetting it.
Blinded by the light. Chunked up like a deuce, another roller in the night. No, it's
No.
okay. So very often, let me get my cardinal directions. Okay, so sexual seduction, but cardinal directions.
Oh, it's sensual seduction, not sexual seduction.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sensual seduction.
I love the music video for that one. It's like, it looks like some sleazy VHS recording. Snoop Dogg's just like,
Snoop Dogg remembering when he used to beat his meat to that kind of stuff before he became a rich and powerful celebrity who can have sex with all the 20-something-year-olds he wants.
still out there beating
And exactly. So here's the kicker, right? Don't stop beating it just because you started getting pussy, bud. That's how you get complacent.
it.
That's
Yeah,
how you lose your
there's still
edge.
dead horses out there that need it.
Yeah.
Snoop Lion,
Never
yeah, all
stop
right.
beating.
Never stop. Yeah, I remember his reggae career there.
Snoop Lion, it was a short-lived thing. It was like a 9-month stint. And really what it was a very serious 4-month rebrand, and then not talking about it for a little while, and then quietly going back to Snoop Dogg. Which is not very lion-like, which is exactly
The
why
Lion
he
did
was
concern
not.
himself with record sales, it turns out.
Yeah. But like, what do you mean record sales? What has he been selling records wise, other than features?
Well, he had like a reggae album as Snoop Lion.
Oh, I see. That's what you mean. Okay. Let me get another beer.
Darn. Right now we have
Oh,
to
would
make
you
it
look at that?
right there, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Let's see. 1, 4, 8, 16. So we gotta do like 3 rounds of bread here.
Oh, that's bread. I was like, dude, cooking bricks in our fucking beautiful kitchen.
We have bricks of
Our
bread
beautiful Kenmore range obliterator at 9000 XL.
with the copper highlights. Bread maxing, yeah.
Well, the copper highlights are over here, not over here.
There's copper
Wait, you
there.
put copper highlights on this?
No, that's see when you make the stovetops, you got to use copper plates, and they represent that with the. That's part of the base model there.
Okay, I see. I like copper. If we decided as humanity that copper was actually a cool decorative metal, first of all, it would be disastrous for the PC components market. But
Well, nah, there's so much more that uses copper than PC components. That PC components are like a drop in the bucket.
yeah, but we don't make pipes out of copper no more. We make that shit out of plastic.
Some people still use
And
copper
let's not
pipes.
think about what might happen if we keep using pipes made of plastic, bro.
Electric motors use a shit ton of copper. Yeah, gluten core for sure. Gluten maxed the fuck out. Bro trying to kill gaming. Yeah. This death by 1,000 silver's going up crazy, and they use that in electronics manufacturing. So, enjoy stuff being more expensive, I guess.
I think it's really funny and fucked up that the most delusional people in the universe got validated randomly because their niche market got propped up by the growing bubble. Because silver people were real schizos. Like gold people, they're only a little schizo. Silver people, generally speaking, were more schizo.
Yeah. Well, there's more
Like
to it
by
than
and
the
large.
AF thing, but yeah. I know what you mean though. Gonna have to steal raw components from under these people's car at this point. So yeah, bring back stealing people's catalytic converters. Well, I'm sure that never left really, but you know, get some platinum
The
out of
year
there.
is the year is 2036. Your Neuralink chip is giving you an alert. If you do not restore the fuck, what rare earth mineral would it be? I don't even know.
Neodymium, maybe. I don't know.
Probably maybe like platinum. If you don't get platinum for your chip, the AI won't be able to function and your brain will shut down.
Oh,
So you
fuck.
gotta
I
go
forgot
steal
to renew my
catalytic
platinum
converters.
subscription. God damn it.
So you gotta steal catalytic converters and scrape the heavy metals and some weird fucked up garage chemical process to extract all enough platinum to stay alive for another week and a half.
I feel like that could be a cyberpunk storyline, maybe.
That
I think that would
would be
be.
so
Yeah.
fucked up.
It's like being one of the
You're over
game
there.
has you crawling under a car, like stealing catalytic converters. It's really exciting. You know,
And it's not even to sell, it's to
survive.
take
Yeah.
apart and
Stuff in your head.
alchemize.
Yeah.
You're breathing in brake cleaner fumes because you need this shit to be really clean when you go to the
Radioactive
next
plays in. You
step.
know, I'm breathing in the kibble.
What's the what am I doing? I'm looking for food. I'm starving. That's what's
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah. There's pretty good amount of food. We're gonna have to bake some or make some more here pretty soon. But there's some goats that need slaughtering or sheep. Bashing car windows and stealing pennies. Yeah. And don't forget the time honored tradition of living in people's walls and gutting them for copper.
Fuck that. Go to a new construction site. Stalk it. You could do this. You know what would be the perfect crime? Stealing copper from new construction areas as like a upper middle class guy with like a crew.
Oh, make it look like you're meant to be there.
No, cause like think about it. Like you would be casing the joint disguised as a guy walking his dog.
Uh huh.
You have a nice enough dog and a nice enough walking outfit. People are gonna question you even a little bit. Yeah, oh, he's supposed to be here. Look at him.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
then obviously since you're not desperate for the money, you're gonna be careful and you're gonna, take all the necessary precautions. It's not gonna be a smash and grab. You're gonna very elegantly extract maximum value and you know
So a more deliberate and thoughtful copper scrapping operation.
yeah.
I see.
You're like you're not the guy who just cuts a big ball of copper off at the main. No, no. You get up there, you get your hands a little dirty, but believe me, you take your time with the hit and you don't leave no evidence and you get more of the copper and also it's a lot safer so you can take more time.
Yeah, there you go. Very elegantly stealing copper. Yeah.
Yeah.
I steal my copper like a gentleman.
You're not a crackhead who just
I'm not like
steals
those other
a hundred
scrappers.
and you
I,
don't see. Here's the problem. There's amateurs who steal $400 worth of copper by again just cutting crudely at the main and just taking the easiest slabs of copper, right? But yeah, you take your time, you get way, way, way more copper than that, bro.
yeah.
Scrap it yourself so you're getting just max value. Like you show up max value, bro.
Yeah. Maybe they need to
Very
like.
elegant.
Yeah. Or I'm thinking of like a version of how the Grinch stole my electricity. And it's just like some guy that came in and took every bit of copper out of your house. He even took apart like the toaster to take it out of there. Not a penny left in the couch.
No, no. The optimal time to steal copper from a new construction home is before they get to drywall, But of course, you have to be very diligent. You have to be stalking. You have to be do a very good job because they often, obviously, they try to get the drywall up soon after it gets wired in. So you gotta strike like a cobra swiftly in the night, which I'm not sure if that's when cobras
Yeah, I think cobras are like
strike.
sleeping.
I also don't really know if they. I don't know if they strike swiftly either. If we can be real, they strike at an average speed.
They just kind of strike
I
when they
don't
want to, you
know,
know.
swiftly, but swiftly. I guess they are kind of fast, right? They're not slow. Because if they were slow, anyone could dodge a cobra. But like, how often do people dodge a cobra, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Cobra's a damn Ford. How are you gonna dodge it, bro? You stupid idiot.
Goddamn.
I love having a life 2D so you know that I actually physically tilted my head back and did that. Dude, let me check the meat supply. If we have a ton of meat, then I'm gonna chill.
Oh, this guy wants
If we don't, then I'm gonna go kill stuff.
16 charcoal. I think it's worth coming back for. Didn't have to sell steel.
Oh, dude, we got
Yeah,
tons of
don't make
meat.
a pot just of meat though. If you can like put some turnips or something in there, that'd be good too. Unless the meat's just like going bad real fast, but it's good to like mix up the nutrition a bit.
When you wish upon a star. You know what else is a dog shit show that deserves to get canceled? Class of 3000. I'm sorry, Andre 3000, bro. The show was really boring.
Never saw it.
I understand. Another show that we saw, we caught an episode of The Life and Times of Juniper Lee. Boring dog shit.
Man, where are you coming up with these shows? Never heard of these
What?
things.
You've never heard of them? Okay, what about we caught an episode of My Life as a Teenage Robot?
It's not ringing any bells. No.
You've definitely heard of it. Jenny Wakeman, the robot. It's like a blue robot. She's a girl. Looks kind of like Miku.
No, I don't think so.
Looks a little bit like Miku. You definitely know who Jenny Wakeman is. You've definitely seen her before in porn.
Uh-huh. Is that so?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well,
We got an episode,
You're the green
and I think
expert,
that
so.
well, the thing about My Life as a Teenage Robot we found is that, and this is true, verify it yourself, it's a very confused show because it can't decide if it wants to be about Jenny Wakeman or if it wants to be about the scientist lady who created her, or if it wants to be about the boy, or if it wants to be about the town. It doesn't know who it wants to be about. And it's definitely not exclusively about Jenny Wakeman. So really, it has a problem of focus of like, yeah, like who is this show about? What are we doing exactly? It's a lot of variety from episode to episode, but it's also, confused in its presentation, which causes it to be a little clunky and not a very satisfying show to watch, I would say.
So some like TV slop or something.
Yeah, man, like a lot of the shows that we saw were just okay or uh were not good. They
So
were not
would you
good
say
or
the
just okay.
commercials are the good part?
The bulk of programming when during the golden ages of television was bad. We romanticize it a lot, but the bulk of the programming was bad and boring and shit and slop. And AI is certainly not going to help us produce any less of that. I would say, in fact, that we would be producing more shit, crap, slop.
The slop factory must
But
grow.
what was your question again?
I don't even remember.
You asked if I
Oh,
something.
were the commercials the good part, the best part of it? Or
Oh, the commercial. Okay, so I've been thinking about this, and I don't even want to say I want to make a video essay because I would not do it. But like, I've been thinking about how, because this is a valid uh, point someone brought up, I think, on Twitter. I'm kind of co-opting this point someone else made, but there was a certain artfulness in advertising for some time, where the objective wasn't always necessarily to sell your product. It was also to some degree expanding on the cultural language of the time of the era. It's particularly in the 90s. You had a lot of very bold advertising, a lot of very bold decisions with the cinematography and the methods used in the filming of these ads. So it was very exciting that you got these exciting television shows in a format that was breaking new ground all of the time. There was always something different and new. And there was, again, I'm not trying to paint, a rose tinted past for you because, again, a lot of this shit was bad and it was ass and it was boring and it was trash and it was the same shit you've seen already, but maybe they did it in a different kind of interesting kind of way, but it certainly is not a masterpiece in all cases. But yeah, these advertisements, yeah, I agree with that take that a lot of these advertisements were existing in a space of their own. And I would even say that this continues. This continues probably I would say advertising stopped being exciting and thought provoking somewhere around 2014 or 15 or maybe 16. I don't know. That's as late as I would go. 2016.
or
But
it just kind of gave up.
it's just completely arbitrary date coming directly from my anus.
Yeah. Yeah, 10 years ago sounds like a good cutoff.
But yeah, the point is like, yeah, I mean, we advertising now is just like, this is my product. Everybody loves my product. You will also love my product. Try my product. And then the skip button appears.
I don't know why, but the
That's all
skip button
advertising
appears
is now.
just sounds very sad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have another beer. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I might go get one.
Have another beer. The skip button appears, dude. This is the ground. This is grounds for another sad country boy song. Having another beer.
I'm just
Skip
sitting here
right.
drinking beer till the skip button appears. He's so sad about his wife, I guess.
That escalated quickly.
Yeah. Be right back.
I used to have a family plan, but these ads won't let me live. All four accounts taken from me. My wife and my kids and my dog and also my premium TV. Wait, let me get a sip to that. And I'll drink to that and my bitch ex-wife.
I never knew I'd miss my premium Hulu. I sent you 2 pics on Twitter of the sweet, sweet lambics you had tonight. Oh, sweet. Let me check that out. Good to see you, rookie. And nice streak there. 7. That's sweet. That's amazing. Let's see. You had a cherry was definitely better. Lindemans. I've had the it's got like a yellowish label. That's the only one I've ever had. But I've had a few of their flavors, but that looks good. Yeah. Lambics are delicious. Wild fermented.
What are limbics?
Lambics are a Belgian style of beer that is fermented with wild yeast. So they just kind of open the mash to the or the wort to the air, and then let the bacteria or yeast. It's not bacteria. It's a fungus colonize it. Also had a flute of strawberry Belgian wine, and it was fucking phenomenal. I've never had a Belgian wine,
That
but I
sounds
have heard a
delicious.
Belgian complain. So
Haha.
all right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 72, 82 gears already. That's nice. Uber driver's car smelled like abuelita hot chocolate. Oh yeah, with like the cinnamon and stuff in it.
And then you pointed it out, and they were like, "Oh, why, yes." And they turn around, it's your abuelita.
She was so thoughtful to give you a ride. You better tip her well though. All right, I'm gonna. Well, let's see. He wants 3 gears, and this is sick. No, can't do it. I guess I could sell him all of our charcoal. Wait, feathers.
In addition to haggling, there should be an option to fight him for it.
Yeah, sure.
Not not kill, but just like, fist fight.
Yeah,
Like it would be like a mini game. It wouldn't be like the in-game combat. It'd be like a mini game.
I'm sure that's a great way to run a business. Fighting your customers for a discount.
Well, you better be a strong shopkeeper, bro. That's all I'm saying.
He was a 70-year-old Mexican man, but when you called it out, he transformed into an 80-year-old Mexican grandmother. That's like,
Okay, so that's like what's that shit? Like a changeling or something? No, not like a skinwalker. That's a beautiful resin. I saw that.
yeah.
I caught that. Um, Tiefling? No, that's like a demon. No, I'm thinking of like another mythical creature. Where it's like the Loch Ness monster supposedly takes many forms then asks you for 350. This is an abuelita who takes many forms. But it always smells like the chocolate.
Oh yeah, that's how like a ghost hunter can tell it what it is. It's like if you smell that, it might be an actual abuelito though. The Lucy on the Loch Ness monster.
The Lucy, Nussy, Mussy?
Where in the hell's there? Kind of hard to see in the dark.
I was thinking about Slippery Jim again the other day, and really is truly funny.
He is character. Let's see. Is this guy still in feathers?
Like we said once before, it's just to me what's funny is like we have extrapolated his existence to one who cannot be obstructed, you know.
Yeah.
His travel cannot be impeded.
He's kind of the godlike avatar of freedom, you know.
of going where he wants to go.
You'll never catch him.
But really what it is, and again, this is the crux, the crux of his power. He's at his strongest when he needs to escape, you see. That's when he's at his strongest.
Mm. How many beers deep would you sleep with a mermaid like she has the mermussy? I guess I've had about half a beer. So how about half a beer? I don't know.
Yeah, that's quick. I should turn back. I've only killed one wolf, but I'm already not at a great level of health.
You ever accidentally start skinning your elk when attempting to mount him? You can't skin him when he's alive, I'm pretty sure. And if you had a horse here and you started beating it, it would die. And they should let you keep beating it, even if it doesn't really do anything. If there's modding, there's a way. Yeah. Who wouldn't want a flayed alive mount? Actually, I guess there is kind of a mythological Slavic creature that's like a centaur with no skin or something.
Mythological?
Yeah.
Like a meteorological?
I don't think they have anything to do with the weather.
Did you see the video of that guy who modded his Fallout 4 to rain cats and dogs?
I didn't. But that's cool. I mean, they already had it as a end of a quest in Oblivion where it rained cats, so I guess.
Well, in Fallout 4, what happens is if it's raining cats and dogs by whatever mechanism, the dogs die on impact with the ground, you know, because of
Yeah.
fall damage. And then they fall over in slow motion. In real time, not in VATS time, but like slow motion. Whereas the cats will take the fall damage and then bounce. They have like true physics, I suppose. And they do die on impact, but they ragdoll and bounce just the one time. They bounce once, but it's
The dead cat bounce, yeah. That's a
very fucking
phenomenon.
funny.
Yeah.
Very fucking funny, I will say. Like, you know, probably shouldn't laugh at that, but come on, guys. Ain't nothing but a heartache. Ain't nothing but a mistake.
I'd like to think Trueno is struggling to keep his eyes open and not his model being weird. Could be both.
Nah, it's the model being weird. I'm perfectly fine. You gotta remember, I'm wearing glasses. It might register my eyes being closed when they're not actually being closed. Or I might be squinting. I might be squinting. Don't be racist, y'all. I'm not Chinese, though, so don't get the wrong idea.
Yeah, he's fine. Knock another beer back.
Y'all don't even know 1% of my power. Well, actually, right now, I would say I'm like 30% of my power or something like that.
They did, huh?
You can say it.
They called you Chino. Why?
Yo. I'm sorry. I had to take us there. I had to elevate it.
Had to take it higher to a
Yeah.
place where blind men see.
Those are my favorite era of commercials. Also, um, God, there was just this sweet spot. Like I want to say it was 2000. Yeah, it was like 2007, 2008, something like that. Where it was like, now that's what I call like there was like a alt rock. That's what I call music spinoff. And it was like, "Can you take me higher?" You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Had a bunch of like all like bangers, and it had ads like that, and then you would get Adult Swim, and it would have an episode of Bleach, and it would be like, you know what I'm talking about? You remember that song?
One more time.
It's like, it's always when they're in some fuck ass uh like somebody's having a internal monologue.
No, maybe if I heard like the whole thing, but it's not ringing any bells right now.
Bro, I might have okay, I have to make sure I don't fall in a hole
Yeah.
or get otherwise stuck in a hole. Big
Yo,
bro.
I am from Japan. Yeah, don't go fall in any holes now.
Don't worry. I'm good. I'm on the pursuit of not falling in holes.
Kid Cudi's trying real hard. I wonder if it's racist if they said you
Everything.
had Chinese eyes. Probably, yeah.
I don't think so, bro. Unless there was a Chinese person there to hear it and be offended. Although, okay, so here's another thing, but it's like, yeah, like even if there's not a Chinese person there to be offended, or what if there's a Chinese person there and they're not offended and they know you said it and they heard you say it and they know what it means and they're still like, eh, whatever. And that's where cancel culture goes wrong because, you know, 1 out of 100 Chinese people are gonna be like, I don't give a fuck, bro. Yeah, ring that gong, hit that yo sound clip. I don't give a fuck. However, I don't know, but like I don't know. I think that another thing that I think is that there is a level of flexibility within the average person with regards to racial insensitivity. Like in terms of like, for example, a very famous example given is that there is a large population of Latino youth who often say the N word, right? And they quote unquote get away with it, you could say. Um, where was I going with this?
I don't know. 6'9", I guess. I kind of leaned on that. See, before there was 6'7", there was 6'9". The amount of times you've been called the hard R by Mexican coworkers and no one bats an eye. I don't know. Let's see.
Oh yeah, the flexibility of racial insensitivity. So like, yeah, fair. It's like even I would get a good laugh at a good, spicy racial joke. We could say like I don't know, even if I was at the butt of the joke, perhaps I don't know, but like there's there's a flexibility, okay? I suppose that the real issue and the purpose of the social contract is that because everyone has a different limit, I guess.
Yeah.
What is acceptable to us? For example, some people might not like how often I talk about, like I say very often, the word white boy. I say white boy possibly even daily to many white boys, like one of my top said words and phrases. Some people might not like that a lot. I don't know.
When you're a dark skinned Mexican, your nickname becomes Negrito. And if you're a fat Mexican, your nickname is Gordo. Yeah, I've heard that nicknames can be very to the point or exaggerated like that. Twitch it and you like, well, I don't know. Is it?
Well, there's a funny story because there is a pan bimbo. There's a pan bimbo product. It's a pastry called Negrito, and it has like a chocolate sugary cream with like a. It's basically like if you could imagine like a kolache, but instead of a sausage, it has like chocolate sugary cream, and then it's glazed with a chocolate glaze. So it's actually really good. I like it a lot. But in recent years, it's been changed to it's just called Nito now, and the mascot isn't a black boy anymore.
It's a neat guy.
Uh, Nito doesn't mean anything, and the boy he still has an afro, but he's not black anymore. Let's say.
Speaking of Bimbo, they apparently sell hot dog buns, and I got some the other week because I was curious, like, what's different about these hot dog buns? And it's like, not much. They're just hot dog buns.
Right, exactly. What would you fucking expect,
I
bro?
don't know, maybe a little sweeter, less sweet. I don't know. Just, I don't know.
Oh, I see. I understand now. When my eyes freak out like that, it's because I'm looking straight down. It's because I'm looking down or straight down.
Mm. So this guy wants spelt bread. I could sell it. Is it even worth coming back? No, I could sell him a Fox, maybe.
Damn, dude. What love?
So a shovel and a Fox will get me to 8 gears. Then I could do so 4 times 8, so 32 spelt bread. And probably not worth making him a bomb. 10 bronze shovel,
Whoa.
10 bronze Fox. And then I have to go mine 10. But that's probably worth it. Okay, I got 2 days to do it.
If I could escape and recreate a place is my own world. I just think that if Iraqi got inspiration for stands from like Gwen Stefani and shit, maybe JoJo could be based
I mean,
instead of
Sweet Escape
cringe.
would be a pretty much
It-
Slippery Jim's
no.
stand. So
It's lit, bro. Holy shit! What if Slippery Jim had a? What if he was a stand user and his stand was Sweet Escape?
yeah, I think it would be.
He could recreate a world where he's not trapped by whatever situation. It's basically immortality, right? Let's just say.
Yeah, he
Can we
even escapes
extrapolate?
death.
He escapes death, but does that mean he escape? Does he escape aging? The concept of aging? Can he do that too?
Can he escape his own demons?
He can. We've confirmed that much for sure. Like when debt collectors try to like call him or whatever, they just for whatever mysterious reason
They just let him
their phone,
slide.
the phone number is gone from their system when it's their turn to call. It's like, wow, what the fuck? That's crazy. We just updated this. What could this be? And it's just Slippery Jim, y'all.
Oh, so that is a popular movie. I was watching like a clip of Me, Myself, and Irene the other day, and it kind of has a similar thing with that, but it's like triplets.
But didn't we watch Me, Myself, and Irene?
We watched my Something About Mary, which is a different Jim
Oh,
Carrey movie.
okay. Okay. See, I just naturally, for some reason, you know what? And I'm so happy that we've been able to do this. We've seen a lot of very popular schlock. We need to get a double feature night where we see the Gigolo movies. I don't think we've seen those, right? We haven't seen Deuce
No,
Bigelow, the sequel.
nope, I haven't. I've not
We
even seen
got
it ever, so that'd be good.
We gotta get the Deuce Bigelow double feature. I actually think there's 3 Deuce Bigelows because we've seen both of the Austin Powers, right?
We saw the first one, pretty sure. I don't
Well, the
remember if we
second
saw.
one is the funny one. We saw the second one because that's the one with the tent and
Oh
everything.
yeah. But didn't watch Goldmember. 100% sure, and
So
probably
I
not the
guess we
first
saw
one.
the second and not the first one. Okay. And then we saw how much of Charlie's Angels? Both of them?
Yeah, the one with pink in it and a different one.
Okay, yeah, we saw both of the Charlie's Angels. That's so fucking cool. Honestly, and I'm so happy that we've been able to do this kind of stuff. You've seen so much great shows for the first time with us, and it's always fun rewatching some of this stuff. But I will say, I'm most of everything. I think that I'm mostly happy that you watched My Son Ikoku
Yeah, that was a good show.
to completion.
Pretty long show, I guess.
Oh, for sure.
Want to rewatch Family Matters, but don't know where you'd find it. Uh, on the Seven Seas, surely.
When with shows like that, I can see the issue. It gets difficult at that point, right?
Yeah. Well,
Probably gotta.
like I found like every episode of Gunsmoke, which is like an ancient Western show. So there's if it was a semi popular show, there'll be a community that has their own like torrent of it that they all like. Like I've got every episode of A Team. I like to drink and watch that one.
Is it really holding up?
For me, yeah, I still love it. I'm like, damn, I'm glad I watched that. It's campy, but it's like if you know the tropes of it and you're just kind of waiting for it, the payoff is nice. And another one I like to watch like that, which I haven't seen as much of. I've seen all 18, but I kind of like watching a random Sanford and Son episode every now and then. That's a real fun one too. That's a comfy show.
But when you're watching retro television and I'm watching just retro TV ads,
Every time you see a beater truck, the theme song plays. Yeah. You watch retro TV for the show. I watch retro TV for the ads. We are not the same.
real shit though. I was treated to a true smorgasbord of Kino though. There was this guy, Togane, who uploaded complete history, the complete patch history of MapleStory, Love Global MapleStory, from beta through the Big Bang patch, which was 2 years ago, I think he uploaded it. And I'm not kidding you when I say I've rewatched this 40-something minute long video close to 100 times, probably, in the 2 years that it's existed.
Oh, wow.
Close to 100 times. I'm sure of it for sure.
Sounds like
But
primary material.
he released a sequel, the Big Bang through something. So it's another hour-long video, covering another chunk of the global MapleStory updates. And it's so wonderful. It's so wonderful. I love it. I love it so much. I love knowing. I'm a nosy bitch. I love to know. What done gone change, Milo Molson? When did they add that feature?
It's like, yeah, you could watch like or read a wiki about that, but somebody's got a video, which is nice.
Oh yeah, that means they did all the work. You could just watch their video. But you know what? It is getting a little. Hey, you know what? I'm not throwing shade at Togane. I'm not talking shit. I know it's a lot of work. It must be a lot of work, but I know there's a lot of stuff you leave out. I know that you leave out a lot of stuff, and I don't know why. When a longer video, well, I don't know. Maybe the metrics. I don't know what.
Maybe they thought it wasn't important. But I mean, I guess are you trying to be it depends if the video is trying to be like a complete and authoritative video or just like a greatest hits kind of thing, you know?
Good on everything.
Well, he's giving you an excellent opportunity to do a response video. It's like, here's what you missed.
Shout out Togane, but actually, you left out. You forgot to ask me, or isn't there someone you forgot to ask? I don't know. Like, you know what I'm going for, right?
Yeah.
You know what I was thinking about also? The how often in the 90s and even in the 2000s, even in the 20 somethings, up until up until like I would say like 20 up until like 2013, where having a Wi-Fi connection and a device that was able to load high quality video quickly was freely available, right? But like until that point, everyone had to cope with being bored at some point or
Yeah.
another, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
It's a skill. It's a skill to be bored, to have nothing going on.
Chuck Norris selling Total Gems, you beloved. Been watching this guy called Mr. Egghat playing Vintage Story for 1 year, and it's a 2-hour video, and I'm taking it bites it past 4 days. Oh yeah, I like those my year first 100 days in Vintage Story kind of videos. I used to watch a lot of those. but I don't think I've seen Mr. Eggheads. Couldn't watch live streams until 2018. What a shame.
Damn.
But hey, that's more productive years, I guess.
But yeah, despite having all the tools and everything and everything I said, but like having a YouTube video on almost all the time is also very nice, and I like it a lot. But I'm also capable of not, like I'm very capable of amusing myself with no music, no headphones, nothing, just like raw dogging it. Like I'm totally capable of doing that. I'd rather not, but I'm completely capable of amusing myself for periods of time.
Yeah. You feel what Trueno's saying, getting rid of your phone heavily improved your patience. Was waiting for a friend IRL and he was 30 minutes late. He was genuinely surprised I could just stand there doing nothing while he showed up. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of like the raw dog in flights kind of trend or meme or whatever. Where people would just like sit there and just stare at the in-flight map thing for the whole time.
I mean, what's wrong with that? Like, is it so wrong
It's not wrong,
to
but
just
I think even in the
sit
past, people would be
there?
like reading a magazine or something. But
Yeah, no, they would for sure be reading like a newspaper, like a magazine or something.
yeah, like
And that's the thing
Skyline
too.
or whatever it's called.
Raw dogging just because is not that's not virtuous. I'm not preaching that it's virtuous to be bored. What I'm saying is that it's okay to be bored, and we need to be okay with being bored.
That's how like a lot of good ideas came up, probably.
Being bored is the cornerstone of everything that we as humans have ever accomplished.
And
Because
that
some
is true.
motherfucker was bored. Exactly. So this is how humanity progressed. We found something that worked. Somebody was bored. They found something interesting. They worked on that in secret. It was an advancement. Somebody was bored. They've, ad infinitum, and now we're making AI porn at lightning speed, bro. Like, get with the times, old man.
Yeah, don't have to be bored. Don't even have to think about it. The raw dog in a 5-hour bus ride. That's pretty good though.
I think that's healthy. See, that's a healthy type of raw dogging because you are still accomplishing something, I guess.
And
You're
looking at
in
the
transit.
scenery out the window. That's kind of nice.
Yeah, you're being aware of your surroundings. You're taking it all in. You're really in that bitch. You're really fucking living.
I am in this bus in every sense of the word.
Yeah. Like you're paying attention to the fact that you're on the bus. Like the wheels on the bus,
They're going
they're
round and round, and I'm
turning
watching
round
them
and
turn.
round, boy. Yo. Somebody asks you about the wheels, you're like, yeah, they went round and round, bro. I felt that shit, bro.
The wheels keep spinning, and I keep on winning. Oh, I
You
forgot
felt
to.
every bump, bro. Every inch of that ride.
I am bouncing on it.
You were bouncing in it, bro. You were like, ooh, 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 when it was like, I don't know. Do they have road bumps? Road bumps, but not potholes. Do they have those?
What do you mean?
Dude, one of my one of my favorite memories from the Demon Realm is I. Okay, so my. Wait, hold on. What else to say? Nighttime.
Oh, so you
Oh.
were just kind of like, yeah, it's kind of like almost a sensory deprivation kind of thing. Just possessed with the thoughts.
No, was it more like were you shadow boxing? Were you like were you coming up with a guy?
See, that's why I think shower time is a good thinking time because that's pretty much, you know, you're not on your phone in the shower, so you just got the hot water and your thoughts.
And your erect cock. I mean, unless you can't get it up anymore, it's okay.
And then you're thinking about that in the shower.
That's awkward.
Yeah.
And your wife thinking about it in the shower. You don't want to
Yeah.
think,
She's thinking
bro.
about it in somebody else's shower, probably. And you're thinking that in the shower.
Whoa, whoa. And then you're thinking about how 6 feet ain't that far down in the shower, you know?
Yeah. And she's not thinking 6 inches is that far down either. So,
Yo, yo, we got some rawhide.
yeah, we got some hides, some medium hides in the basement there, which is probably a good time to make them into leather after I break this
Yeah,
bread.
what do you want? You want them? But this box is full. What do you
Just
want
give them to
these?
me, I guess. Or do we have
Okay.
any lime water?
All the per, all the perishable rawhide. Here you go.
Thanks. Oh wow, you've been killing the storm, ain't you?
Wait, hold on. You didn't get it all. I had to reloot some, I guess.
You'll say you understand why most people don't enjoy being alone with their thoughts. It can be a bit dark. Well, yeah, you know, it's kind of like laying in bed trying to fall asleep and playing the cringe compilation on repeat in your head.
I don't know. My monologues are usually about how like how how I could. I like to concern myself a lot with like what is the best way to, but like it doesn't work because mm, my whole thing is like how do I get people to understand that we can work toward a common goal if everyone pulls their weight, in regards to work, right? But it never works because people are always trying to do less work for the same amount of money. It's very unfortunate. Man, I need to pee again. BRB. Actually, I want to make a quesadilla. But you know what? Ultimately, what it is that I'm not going to accomplish much if I go do that.
Well, right now we could use a lot of wood for charcoal, but there might be some here, or wood that is. Oh, also, I never checked this guy out. All right,
BRB.
yeah, we need a shitload of spelt bread. Looks like 36. We need four. Oh, goodness gracious, we need 82 spelt bread. That's a big recipe right there. Then he wants steel. I might just sell him a lot of bread here. He'll be here for how long? Less than a day. Oh no, we don't have time. Carl. All right, let's see if I sell him some copper right here. He's cooked. Yeah. Let's see. So, well, I just sold the last of our 10 bronze. I'll see if we got any feathers and leathers. Leather's not really worth it. Sell him a little copper lantern. Let's see. He wants 2 copper lanterns. We can do that. 10 ingot, not a chance, man. I don't even have the 10. Copper, he wants 5 copper ingots. I'll get him his bread if I can think of it. But 5 copper ingots, and then plus 4 for 2 lanterns. So I need 9 copper ingots. I'm not selling him my steel. I might sell my steel. I might sell my steel. All right. All right. This is eating up our supplies, but it'll be worth it, I'm sure. I need 4 of this quartz. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we got copper for days. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And 2 candles, but they're upstairs, I think. So I'll go grab them. That's the way you do it. Oh no, I put them up here, that's why. All right, lantern making time. All right, let's see what we got. All right, do I have, where'd my, oh, the lanterns. I was about to say, where'd my plate go? There we go. All right, so he's got 10 gears left. So how are we going to do it? We're going to, he wants 5, 4. We could get him mostly there. Let's just sell him some bread here. That's cheaper. So we need how many? 32 rye and 40 spelt. All right. Oh, we don't have that much. Well, whatever. We'll get more. All right. All right. Let's keep an eye on this while I put my skins up here. Because you got a bunch of skins there. Medium, rawhide. That's probably a lot of wolves. All right, so wish I could just pull stack out, but 64 plus 16 will get me to 80. Thank goodness spring is coming up. All right, but we'll just do 40 for now. Because that other guy, we have more time. All right, and then rye. We got rye all the way, so only need 32 rye, though. So we'll grind it first. And I keep trying to remember to make this where I don't have to break this axle every time, but I never can remember. Or I just never have the time. All right, so anyway, first off, we're going to get our rye ground up. And grab some buckets of water. I got to remember to close those doors. It doesn't matter so much in the winter, but in the summer, it's gonna hurt you a lot not to close them. All right, and I need a better water source closer to the kitchen because running out for a bucket every time kind of stuff. Well, you know, if you had the flour, it wouldn't matter. You know what? So we'll just make it up here. All right. And you can only do 16 at a time. So do I have another bucket? Probably don't. I could. All right. We're going to think with portals here. I'm going to borrow one of my barrels. Let's see. Right here. All right, there we go. All right, depending on the wind speed, we should have some good grain here. If I can get... Damn, if I had 16, I'd have something to work with. Right now, I got nothing. Well, I'll wait till it gets to 10 and I'll make my dough. Because we're running against the clock here. I'll just wait for it. Why not? One thing you kind of missed but never want to go through again is getting so immersed in your thoughts that you warp forward hours in time. That is fun, getting lost in your thoughts. I remember as a kid I used to daydream a lot more, and that was kind of nice. All right, once we get 16, we can have a full oven's worth. Man, I hope that guy doesn't run off on me. I'm going to sell this bread as it gets baked. All right. Oh, I should have been preheating the oven. I see I'm not thinking fast. Oh, yeah, I forgot to. And if not, we'll have the bread anyway, so whatever. It's not just such a big deal, is it? All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. Ah, I'm putting them down wrong. Here we go. All right, we'll just get it started right here. 6 will more than do it. This thing's pretty efficient, at least. All right. Actually, I could stop now because we have more than enough gears, I think. But I don't want to be slap out when the time comes. All right, let's check on our bread again. Our grain. Probably not going to get this.
Are you winning, son?
Anyway, good to see you. I think we're doing pretty good. Almost got enough gears for another elk. So that'll be nice. All right, let me get you there. Sip here. Where's the gears? Well, I'll show you. So right now we have 60 on that set of racks right there. We got another 12, so that gets you to 74. And then another 23 here, so if we can sell this bread, I think we might just get there. Maybe the act is enjoyable itself, but the issue is when you stop and suddenly remember everything you forgot to check on, and you forgot to eat, drink, and go to the bathroom. So now you're really thirsty, really hungry, and also really need to go to the bathroom. Yeah, I get what you mean. But at the same time, it is kind of impressive, in a perverted sense that it's like, wow, I was thinking so hard I forgot about everything. Can rusty gears turn? I think probably, yeah. Not as well as temporal gears. The lore behind temporal gears, and they don't do it on the rack gears, but in lore, they're constantly spinning for whatever reason, with some unknown force. That's why you miss it and why you don't, yeah. Alright, oh no. Is the bread burnt? Oh no. It's not burnt. Thank goodness. Oh, flour. That's right. Spelt right flour. Where'd the rest of my spelt go? I threw it in the machine. That's right. Of course I did. Okay, let's see. Rye bread. All right, do not let this shit burn. All right, there we go. safe. All right. Mix up the rest of our dough. Oh, not the dough, the flour. And I'll go sell what I can right here, if he's still there. That's a big if. All right. All right, good sir. Want to buy some freshly baked bread? I guess I could have sold him some leather. All right, now he wants 16 more of that and a bunch of spelt. So we're working on it. We're working on it. All right, let's see. What's it's 25 gears. So that's 25%. Oh, we're 1 gear short of 100. I'm feeling it. All right, still going on that. Might as well get my bucket full here. I'll let it sit at 8. That's a good number. Yeah, why not? Just be faster. All right, part baked. Watching bread baking, it's riveting. That stuff, I tell you. Here we go. 700-degree oven there. That's nice and toasty. All right, as soon as this goes, we need to sell. And then we'll have enough. And then I'll keep going a little bit because, you know, you never know when you might want another gear too. We're going to want gears for the rest of the game, of course. But won't have to sell so aggressively. All right. Put the bread in the bag, bro. All right, what do we got here? Ah. Oh, he disappeared. See, I'm glad I at least know Hubert. No, that's Carl. Hubert's a different one. All right, let's see. Why was he on my shoe rack? I wonder. All right, so let's see. We 6 gears. I could just sell the last of the steel, or I could just risk it for the biscuit with the biscuit, I guess. All right, 32 would be just right. So. And it's a good thing it's a multiple of 16, so we should be able to get it done faster. All right. 10. I need just a touch more. All right, we're out of water. Shit. That's just enough, though. Okay, in the bucket you go. It's probably faster to just relay run it. 1. We only need to make 16, so that's 2 buckets. Yeah, okay. Well, we're still kind of in a hurry because that guy on the hill, he ain't gonna wait forever either, but. I'm about ready for it to be spring. I'll tell you that. All right, let's take a look. Still cold as a wedge. All right. Alrighty. That's probably good. Oh, you know what? I could go ahead and let's go ahead and make some more dough here. I get you 22. If I had the flour, that is. I don't. Well, we got water for it. All right, it's part baked. And are we ready? Yes. I have a bag of spelt flour in real life. And I've only made a little bread with it. It's not that different.
Carnitas, mozzarella, and then a spicy salsa. In-house blend.
Sounds pretty nice. He's got 4 years left, so let's see. I could sell him all the bread he wants and 2 pieces of leather. We can part with 2 pieces of leather. Mm-hmm. Wait, let's get the rest of this flour. All right, knock her off. Oh, wait, I didn't have my bread on here. Damn it. Wasn't thinking. And my oven's going cold. It's gone cold. Past tense. We'll see. But it will self-ignite at least. Okie dokie. I'm going to sell the leather while I got a chance. Okay. See, oh, and we need to make some more hardtack, probably. For the next gentleman. Oh, did I forgot to grind it. No hurry. But kind of hurry. All right, part baked, part baked. Good to see, good to see. All right, we got 2 loaves here, and we need 3 more buckets of water. Exactly. So let's get on that. I got 2. Yeah, let's see what we got. Part baked. I'll risk it. High octane adrenaline fueled baking action. I know, right? This is like some high stress baking. Or we might be toast. All right, sell it as soon as you get it. Well, I'll put some more on here. It's a calculated risk, you see. All right, let's clean them out of gears right here. I didn't wait for it to finish baking. What was I thinking? Oh, wait, no, here it is. All right, then he'll need 2 more. Oh. All right. All right. Sweet grinding action right there. Man, this guy's got an insatiable appetite for bread. Cha-ching! Yeah, I do like how it makes the cha-ching sound when you sell the gears. Or sell it. All right, let's throw us a little bit more wood in the fireplace. Money in the bake. Shout out what you drank. It is about beer clock. I hope he doesn't disappear. But we got him damn close if he does. So can't be too mad at that. As a matter of fact, I think this will do the job. Watch him like vanish into dust while I'm looking at him. All right. There you go. All right, good deal. He's sold out, or he's out of gears. Now get the fuck out of here. Let's see. He'll be gone in less than a day, as it's been saying. Well, I still have that other guy I got to take care of, and he wants 32 bread. I got 20 dough. And how's my... No, the rest of it's bacon. So I might... It looks like I might be 4 short. No, I'm a lot short. My math wasn't mathing, I guess. Oh well. So let's go ahead. Let's see. So that'll give 8. No, I already got 8 on here, so that'll give us 16, and then I'll have 4. So 20. Oh, I was off by 10. No, 16 plus 8, 24 plus 4. So 28. Yeah. I don't know. It's been a weird day. Math is hard. Yeah. It shouldn't be, but it is. All right. So we need 4 more spelt. That was spelt. Yeah. It was spelt. And we're almost out of spelt. And then I'll make some rye hardtack. Why not? Say about 8. And we'll need salt for that. Let's see, hardtack. That's salt, flour, and so we're gonna make 8. Might have to hit the salt mines again pretty soon. You ever had hardtack? No, I haven't. I've kind of been curious about it. It's pretty easy to make, from what I understand, but I just kind of feel like I don't want to smash my teeth apart. But I know you're not supposed to eat it just as it is. I think you're supposed to like soak it in soup and shit. It's hard, yeah. it's hard. It's not very tacky, but it does make a tack sound, I guess. So, all right, so let's go. I forgot to grind the rest of my damn flour. Son of a bitch. Loafing about. And I guess we're not in as much of a rush. As long as I can get to that other guy before the 2 days is in. Your dad used to eat it in the army back in the late 80s. He says it's not great. Oh, wow. That's crazy. They were still doing the hardtack. I would have been a little less surprised to hear about it in like the Navy or something. It's like a, weird tradition or something. But all right, we'll put this rye in here and I'll come back for it in a moment. And actually, I could just bake the rye when I get back. Alrighty. It came in the MREs. Huh. I suppose that does make sense. All right. Another fine bucket of water here. That will get you to... Oh, wait. I was right the first time, maybe. I don't even know anymore. The bread just kind of disappears and you just... Whatever. We're going to have spare bread, so... Right. All right, for once and all, let's figure this out. So I need 8 more. So I just need this half a load here. And the rest I can just throw in the box or something. I got a bread shelf down here, so put it on that. Or munch on it. I probably should eat something. Yummy raw bread. See this cool thing about this dough is you can use it to make like hardtack or dumplings. I think you can make pasta with it. You can't make muffins with it, but you can make muffins, but you can't make it with just the dough. But yeah, oh, well, you can make pies. Oh, we should make some pies.
You can
Oh,
make
that
pasta dead ass.
yeah, you can make pasta.
We
And
can
I'm
make
thinking
like
of
pasta. We can make like spaghetti and shit.
yeah, I'm thinking about it. May add a mod where you can like dry the pasta and like store it for a long time. We'll just have like a shitload of stuff, and then maybe a tomato thing, and have like spaghetti. Pie forever. Yeah, pie is probably what we should be having. So I'm gonna go ahead and well the dough
You know
baked.
what?
What's that?
If this was a perfect world, like imagine this, but with a projection TV, and it's 2006, 7.
Uh, yeah, that'd be pretty dope.
But that's like in like right in the swing, not the swing zone. That has implications, right?
Yeah. This bush meat is gonna rot.
Like I feel like a really big projection screen TV hooked up to high definition cable was like a perfect, like that's like a common and prime my cousin story, you know?
Hmm.
Like my cousin's house, or even maybe, you know, if you're middle class, right? It's like my at my house, you know?
It would be pretty
One
cool.
common trait I find is like people say, people who say like at my house, they never say like we always had cable. Like that's so rare. People usually be like, yeah, we got cable around X year, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
There's also usually an end date to when they had cable for mysterious reasons.
I remember we had a pirate cable box where we would unscramble the channels without paying for it.
There was a guy who worked for the thing, and they came by once a month and shit. Yeah. Yeah. We didn't. We had the real deal. We were living on promotional pricing. That's what we did.
Mm.
When the promotional pricing was up, we would swap to a different plan or a different promotion.
I burnt the bread.
Cause that's like the smart thing to do, bro. Cause otherwise they're gonna fuck you, bro.
Check this out.
Once
Making this pie on this decorative table.
once the promotional pricing runs out on cable back in the day, it was like 80 in real life, $2006. You know what I mean? Like that's crazy, bro. That's a lot of money, bro. I'll never forget it, bro. I don't know if I've told this story on stream before, but I had an aunt, my beloved aunt, who got me one of my first computer capable PC. It was a Windows XP PC.
Hmm.
It was it was like a Pentium 3 or 4, and it was horizontally loaded on my desk. This is pre Maple Story Mazoku Trueno lore. And the internet was DSL, but it was really, really slow and shitty DSL. My download speed, it will forever be ingrained into my memory. This was my download speed through my entire Maple Story era. It was, you're gonna hate this, bro. And there was nothing I could ever do to get it any better than this. 72 kilobits per second.
Ouchies. Yeah, that's rough. Be hard to do. Well, I guess you know it would have been more
But I was
possible.
still able to see boobies and shit. Like I still was able to live a fruitful
Yeah, maybe
early
happen.
internet
You might have to
career.
watch it load in line by line, but
I made that shit work, bro. Rest assured, I was able to live a fruitful online life.
so you've been on a soup arc lately with fish soup, KFC soup, turkey. It's soup weather. Well, I guess it's kind of summer where you are at, but yeah, soup. I'm feeling some soup. I might have an instant pho after this. Meat pie, yes. Yeah, with the KFC buns. Yeah. How was early 2000s porn? Uh,
Fucking
it's
lit. It
fine.
was in.
Yeah,
We used to have magazines, bro.
I remember there was a lot of people like trying to advertise deep fakes of like Britney Spears and stuff. Not deep fakes, but like photoshops and stuff.
This is kind of an unk. This is kind of an unk only experience, but I remember my Momzaku was clearing out an evicted castle, and there was a lot of pornography magazines
Mhm.
left behind, and I got free reign to peruse them to my at my leisure. Um, so that did irreparable harm to my pre-adolescent mind, I'm sure. I'll never forget one of the stories in one of those pornography magazines. It was about a girl who was a Catholic and was very devout, and she didn't want to have sex until marriage, but she was down to do anal.
Uh-huh.
Like I'm sure you've heard it a million times,
Yeah,
right?
the
It's like
poop hole loophole. Yeah.
right. So yeah, but that was like it was like a magazine. Like, what are your crazy sex stories? Send it into the magazine, kind of deal. And yeah, the 90s and 2000s were a great time to be a horny little bastard. Because you were allowed to, and in to some degree you were expected to. You were allowed to be a horny bastard, and like I said, and in some cases you were expected to be a horny bastard because it's human nature. We used to, as a species, we used to acknowledge human nature as a factor, and kind of sort of respect that as a driving force in influencing our decisions. I'm not saying from a criminal court perspective, obviously, but
Yeah.
like
No,
we
no
used
Diddy.
to kind of, as a society, right? We used to kind of say, like, okay, men are perverted. They kind of, want to go steal a girl's used panties from her room or whatever, panty raid. Shout out panty raid.
Those pies are looking good. Floor pie. Yeah, I couldn't think. I didn't have a table, so yeah. There was a lot more. You know, nodding and like, oh well, they'll be that. As if the roaches at
Boys
Century.
will be boys
Yeah,
and
yeah.
all that. Nowadays, boys will be boys will get you a years long sentence.
All right, and I'm gonna put this stew in the ground there too.
Like I don't know, like how well, I don't know. I guess it is fucked up. I was gonna say no, I'm not even gonna say it, but like I kind of want to say it, but it's just like I don't know. How damaging to your mental health is it to think that somebody smelled your dirty underwear, as a girl or whatever? Like
See if you got it, Ricky.
I gotta get some insight here.
I don't know. I could not
And
answer that.
I can't even ask like as a guy if you and okay, so here's the hypothetical, right? If you're a girl and a guy sniffed your underwear and you had no idea it ever happened, how much mental health damage do you take? That is the heart of the question. But really, I guess the heart of the question is how much mental health damage do you take as a girl knowing somebody went through your dirty clothes and smelled your dirty underwear?
Well, it's probably a big violation of like privacy.
Like personal privacy? Yeah, okay. But okay, now as a guy, let's reverse the roles. A girl went through your shit and smelled your dirty boxers and sniffed your yeah, you know what I'm saying, your
Yeah.
Hershey chocolate. Yeah.
I don't think that's happening much, but well,
Yeah,
okay, all
sure,
right. Well, all
buddy.
right. What if it
Oh,
was like
sure,
what
bud.
if you found out your bro was sniffing your shit? Wouldn't you feel kind of weird then?
Your bro? Wait, what do you mean? When you say your bro, like what kind of bro? Paint a picture, paint a picture.
Whatever's worst.
The worst kind of bro?
Either your literal brother or your best bud. You caught him like sniffing on your drawers. Like you'd feel pretty violated, yeah.
I'd be a little flattered.
Well, good for you, I guess. Floor pies, four stews. What a you guys sell it? The floor is lit in the house there.
I suppose I'm an outlier. I don't know. I can't evaluate it. I'm not a reliable source. How about what about this? What if Milo Molson? What if you found me sniffing your shit,
I
bro?
think that
What's
was
up?
pretty fucking weird, honestly.
Okay, all right. You think it's really weird?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trainer, have you done a panty raid before? I only heard it from SpongeBob.
Nah, I think cause like a panty raid is like a group effort, right?
Yeah, it is. Like it's usually like a frat thing, is what I understood.
Like
Or like a
you and your
yeah.
boys. I've never done it as a group, but I've done covert operations. Yeah.
Ultra is like, all right, $50,
This is like really terrible stuff, right? And I hope and I pray that I've never been caught. Like I hope and I pray that I'm 100% effective.
Hmm.
But yeah, I've done covert operations, done some sniffs, done I've even done some capture the flag, you know what I'm saying? Like
Uh,
I've even taken some trophies, I guess you could say. I don't have them anymore. I did lose cuz I've done a few moves from realm to realm and such. So I've lost most of them, but I do have a trophy or two still in the collection chilling, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
Now,
so
I
more
will say
price.
that one of them was willingly given to me. Okay, it
Yeah,
wasn't
that's
like
different. Yeah. I remember being in college, roommate, he had his girl, mail him some really wet panties, and by the time they got there, they were fucking stinking like hell.
holy. Was did she send them in like a
In the
plastic
mail,
bag?
in a plastic bag in the mail, yeah.
Don't do that, bro. What the fuck? I mean, yeah, I get it, but like, come on, but think about it for a second. Think about it for one
Yeah, just
second.
yeah. Capture some flavors instead of capture the flag.
Yeah, the thing was, God, I don't know. Like, is this too scumbag, or are we crossing a line if I start talking about my methods?
You can talk about what you would. It sounds like they would come like that picture with the mushroom growing from. Yeah, well, you put anything soggy and biological in a bag and you mail it, you know, it's
Well,
gonna ferment.
the whole thing was, if you were at a person's house, uh, it doesn't have to be a friend. You just have to be at a person's house.
Yeah,
And you need to or tell them that you need to use the restroom. Then there is a possibility. I don't know. I can't give you a, a probability anecdotally. Okay, so I'm a this is the kind of person I am, right? I collect information and I share my experiences, but anecdotally, when you go to a random person's house, whether they're a friend or a friend of a friend or whatever, you got like a 33% chance that they keep their dirty laundry in their bathroom,
yeah.
right?
I knew a
So
girl who would wash them in her sink and she just leave them in there. It's like,
no, okay, so yeah, and okay, so there are caveats. We'll get at the end of this, we'll get to that, but we'll say there's a 33% chance that they keep their laundry under their sink in their bathroom or something like that, right?
mhm.
So if you're at a random person's house and there's a beautiful woman and you know that this is the bathroom that she uses and she happens to keep her dirty laundry in there, well then congratulations. Well then you could just pretend that you have to take a very long shit and you can, do whatever you want to do in there, whatever. Be discreet. I'm not going to tell you what, but be creative.
I
Be
don't know.
discreet.
I kind of feel like that'd be if somebody leaves their phone unlocked and you look through their like, pictures. I feel like that's kind of crossing the line.
Don't do anything that your conscience wouldn't allow you to do. We'll leave it at that. How about that?
Yeah.
But that's one method.
Yeah.
It's perhaps one of the easiest methods. Now, as an adult, as the older you get, right, the more fucked up it becomes to do that. So, perhaps the people watching and listening, perhaps it's too late for you. Don't do that. The most success I had with this method was mostly when I was still a youngster. So, uh,
Tee. Hello. Hot summer heat did horrors to that post. Do
right.
it in the post. Yeah. Oh, hold on the spread. Well, let's see. I have moose antlers here. We're gonna swap out these old goat antlers here. There we go. That's proper. All right.
Much better antlers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, it's 12:30. Yo, Milo, I gotta call it early tonight.
All right.
You can keep going if you would like. I just have to drop out early,
Alrighty.
because I do have to wake up early.
I'll get the stuff ready because we got the gears. I'll just go ahead and grab the bit and the saddle, and we'll be ready to get you an elk started next time.
Yo, I appreciate it, bro. And I'm sorry that I had to go early.
Yeah, no
But
worries, man.
dude, until next time, cave dwellers. Good
Bye.
night.
All right, we don't have enough lime water for these hides here, so I'm gonna put them in the basement. And I'll scrape these for now. And all we're gonna need, I need to sharpen my knife actually first. Anything, we're gonna need 15 leather for the saddle, 2 nails of strips. No, it's 19 leather. I think. Yep, 19. And then brace or bit. Bridle. There we go. Think of enough horse terms and it'll come up. All right, so curb bit might be kind of nice, but I'm thinking a snaffle bit might be better. So that's going to be another 7 leather. Damn, it's an expensive day. We'll just get these fired up. All I need is 4 nails and strips, and then that'll be it for today. That was a hell of a conversation, wasn't it? All right. All right, let's go ahead and heat these up. That was the wildest thing I've ever heard from Trainer South. Yeah, even I was like, a little, well, I'm not really surprised actually. Shocking. I've forgotten to have my lantern out. Oh, and I need to sharpen this thing before it's too late. I think if it's not below 80%, you get a good chance of covering it all. There we go. Sweet. Shing. All right. Most definitely. Yeah, well, I don't want to get like super gory on here. But he thought it needed saying. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do 8 nails of strip because we're here, and why not? Let's see. And the good thing about this mod, at least, because this one's a little tricky if you don't have the ability to do the bits. Do you love your mentality? If you want to talk about it, you can, but it's like I have no comments. Yeah, it's like I'm gonna leave this one to the pro. It's like if you really got to say it. All right. I'm just kind of assuming that he wants the snaffle bit, but I guess we'll have extras if not. And I don't know if he cares about the medallion, but we got what we got. And honestly, I think it makes more sense to use the one. Well, then again, we are going a long way. It might make sense to make both, but that's just a lot of leather I don't really like spending. Let's see. Actually, I need to put that up before I log off too, because I will forget. Where the hell did my hammer go? There we go. All right, now this, it's all free copper. We're just going to take it. Sip, you got it. Yeah, this is more efficient than pouring them in a mold for sure. But it's just hammering. And I'm going to have to make another hammer soon, it looks like. This is iron, or yeah, it's iron, so I ain't worried. Iron's not too bad. And I probably should get some steel started, but I don't feel like it. As in, it's going to take 4.5 days anyway, so no rush on it. Free real estate, yeah. Because let's see, I mean they're the same pretty much. I think it's just literally whether you put the strips on the top or the bottom. You'd think you could convert one to the other just by putting them in a grid, but it's a long way to the town, so that W key is going to get a hell of a workout. All right, and that's every bit of copper that can hold. I need to make a bunch of ingots too because I'm slap out of ingots, but that'll be a next time thing. What I'll probably do is I'll just give them the gears and tell them where to go and say, "Go forth." But we'll see. Oh, actually, no. Since we'll be on 121 next week, hopefully, if I get around to it, he'll be able to ride on the back of the elk, and I can give him a ride over there. So that'll be faster. So yeah, now we're thinking. All right, let's go ahead and get her done though. So let's see, 1, 2. I want to make sure I do this right. So it was the snaffle bit, and that is short distance travel. Will I regret this? Certainly. I mean, I've got a snaffle bit, so. No, that's my other one. We can make more leather because we're gonna need to get some supplies together before we go all the way out to that village. That's gonna be a hell of a trip. All right, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam, bam. Wait, what would that be? Oh, a helmet. All right, saddle. All right, and we put the leather up, and I'll just try to write down and remember what we do before I take off next time. Any crazy new additions with up? Oh my goodness, we've been so behind on the updates. It's like 2 point versions. There's you can put shields on your ship. You can name it. There's different stuff with the fish. You can have 2 people on an elk, and other things I'm thinking that I forgot. And then 122 though, that's going to be crazy because they're going to be bringing official worm grunting and fishing, um, and bellows if they decide to stick that in there too, where you have to bellow on the. Oh, I'm going to replace this because I'll forget this before we. Yeah, it's going to be nuts. 120, but yeah, there's a ton because I'm going to be upgrading it to 121.6, and there's a lot of mods that I've been having to hold up on upgrading to, and installing. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking about installing a perpetual stew mod where you can just have a pot constantly on there, and you just keep throwing little bits of food in there. Anytime you want a bowl of soup, you just pull it out there. Fuck yes, worm grunting update. Fine, that's what I'm seeing. I was like, say no more. All right, let's see. I think that's going to be 8. And I saw is about clapped out, I'm afraid. But it'll hold for now. Yeah, 122 will be a while, but I've been holding off on updating to 120. Well, actually, 121. We're still on 120. So we're a major version behind and like 6 minor versions. But I've been waiting on Campaign Cartographer. But the guy who makes it got hacked and like all his shit stolen from his PayPal. So it's like he's not been focused on mods recently, understandably. But oh, this is full of slush. Slush is kind of hard to say. Not a slushy, and that's just. I'll make some more ice here. Oh, I don't want that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're just gonna stuff it full of ice there. Worm grunting update, yeah. In their Discord, they just advertised it, with the who knows what this is, and I was like, oh god, may it be so. and then they showed the worm grunting. And the guy, these shells are a mod, but in 122 they're gonna like officially integrate a lot of it, and the shelf system is gonna be completely overhauled, where you can put stuff on there, just everything, and like rotate it. It's gonna be lit. Oh, I'm gonna need to remember to empty these maple syrup bottles before then, though, because the bottles for expanded foods are gonna break. But I'll have to go through a big checklist. All right, say goodbye to the floor, Stu. Oh, let's put this leather up too. Medium, large. We're not talking about pizzas here. There you go. All right, I think that'll do it. So I'll head back to my quarters, and that'll be good. How many mescal earthworms can you eat? I don't know if I would. I have never eaten one. I've had mescal that's had it in there, the gusano in the bottom, but I never did want to eat the actual thing. Floor stew. Yes, it is good. But anyway, I'm gonna take us to the old Zotzadon here, and I want to thank everybody for coming today. And we accomplished pretty much what we did set out to do. Got the gears for the elk. Didn't get the elk yet, but it's a done deal. Yeah, appreciate. Thank you, Ricky, and Goldie, and Wiz. And let's see who we're going to raid today. Yeah. Cypher's still playing Hightail. Oh my goodness, he must really like it. All right, we're gonna raid Cypher. All right, so Cypher. Yeah, appreciate it. And I don't know if I'm gonna stream this week, but maybe I will. Maybe I'll think about streaming Hightail. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Alrighty. So I'll see y'all later. Bye bye.